Alright guys, round 24. Oh man, we're so close to the end. It's getting good. It's getting exciting. Before we get into that, let's go recap how we did last week. Round 23 started off with the girls. Let's get a pen out. And this was obviously a big fat dud for us. The Roosters came out, they played, they looked absolutely fantastic, they looked on top of their game. Tegan Berry unable to get it done for us. Rough start to the week. But we did follow that up with the Roosters. They did get their value bet over the Eagles there. I don't believe Cherry Evans scored a try though. Titans vs Warriors. We had all these positives here for the Warriors going into it, and that just proved Warriors smashed it. They were on our parlay. Campbell did score a try, so even that cashed if you followed that one. Good game, boys. Storm. Sorry, just Panthers just too. Even Peachy gone, they didn't even notice. Just unstoppable. Panthers are the unstoppable force at the moment. Broncos, holy crap, did they come back? I said they weren't going to take 0 and 2 and just come out and lay down for 0 and 3. They, holy crap. You also may notice here, we've got like a blonde white girl here, and a blonde white girl here. So in the future, when you see me betting on the Dragons and the Cowgirls, just take it with a little grain of salt, eh? Moving on, we did tip the Titans here to beat the Sharks. That was a very, very close game. Very even. We had no bet on this one though. All good. What do we got here? Broncos, just too good. Look at all these superstars. We had Broncos down as our value bet. And then once Reynolds was ruled out of the game, this came like a 50-50. So the Broncos were paying even better money. I did advise to stay away from it though, but Broncos did come through in the end. Newcastle Knights, this was an obvious one. All right there. That's all we needed to know. Newcastle smashed it. They were in the parlay. Move on. This was the game that killed us. We got bit by a shark in the weekend. The Sharks got us. And it just brings into question now, we got right here, despite the reinforcements, look for the Rabbits to cruise to another easy win. Because they cruised to a victory over the Tigers the week before. Now this brings it into question. Did they cruise to a victory over the Tigers? Or was that them at full speed? We thought they were jogging. Maybe they were running, and that's just as fast as they can run now. Rabbits, big question mark on the Rabbits now. We'll see. Welcome back, Sharks. Beautiful to see you back. That was an awesome game. Good on you, boys. Where are we here? This one was, too many ins, too many positive for the Knights. Too big, too strong. Smashed it. Also, speaking of that, we can go to the next game too. But we're going to come back to that. This one, I did love it. I was a little NRL'd out by the time I went back to watch this game, because this was the last game we did watch. And Sarah Tugatugi, you're awesome, girl. That was fantastic. Good game. I did tip the Tigers here. No bet. Favorite game of the round. Raiders too big, too strong. And it really does highlight, especially going back to the Broncos. We'll need to add the Burrow into the picture here. Scored 4 tries. Not to be outdone though. The Dragons had to come out with the old double dragon. He had to get 5 tries. Did he get the 5 tries? I'm not too sure. I know he got 4 as well. Like I said, by the time I got to the end of the weekend, my my drunkenness was up and my attention was down. We failed the double dragon. The Dragons didn't get it done for us. We failed that one. And then the Tigers, the Raiders won, which is lucky because they were in our parlay at $1.30. So were the Eels. We had the Eels in the parlay too. So this was a win-win for us. We had it either way. But yeah, we'll cover more on the girls game when we get to it. Eh? Let's finish the week. Where were we? So round 23. Dog of the week, Dragons, boom, they both failed. The value bet, they both came through. The safety parlay, the Knights cashed, double Knights cashed. Rabbits cost it for us. We lost that parlay. Warriors, Raiders, Eels, that all cashed. Boom, doubled our money. We had that plus the safety parlay at $4. We hit 5 out of 6 legs on that safety parlay, which accounts to absolutely nothing. Rabbits. Damn rabbits. Alright, the girls, we got this set up for round 4. We had a shocking week in the girls' league, unfortunately, with the big girls just dominating. And so we're gonna take that, we're gonna put it in our box of knowledge, and we're gonna use that for the rest of the season. Now, the Raiders have a pretty decent sized pack. The Broncos have a really big pack. They have some really big girls. The Knights have a really big pack. The Titans have a big pack. Oh, that dot wasn't supposed to go there. And the Roosters have a pretty big pack. Now, these bigger packs are going to dominate the competition. They really need to extend the game to the full 40 minutes. Because even in the boys' game, the last 10 minutes is the most dangerous. Because that's when the boys are tired and the little guys... So these little teams like the Cowboys, like the Tigers, who have smaller teams, will come back and dominate in the later and the long, at the end of the game. But how it is for now, these bigger packs are just gonna be a lot more dominant until they fix that time. Until they play for the full 40 minutes, whoever's got the bigger pack, we're gonna just have to lean on them. Saying that, let's cover NRLW round 4. The odds aren't out yet, but we're looking at the Broncos will be our bet. Best bet for the week will be the Brisbane Broncos to beat the Eels. Broncos just look absolutely phenomenal. They'll be looking to carry that on. Eels yet to win a game. Are they going to be... Is that correct? I might need to fact check myself there. If you can fact check me on that one. They are looking like the bottom team. I called that out after round 1. Eels, bottom of the table. Does that make them too dangerous to bet against? I'm not too sure. The odds aren't out. We ain't placed the bets yet. But I'm looking at Broncos, looking at Dragons. Depending on what the odds are, we might have to put them together in a parlay, Broncos and Dragons. But that will be the 2 bets we place. Looking forward to this game. This game should be absolutely fantastic. I think that's it. I think Roosters should be fairly safe against the Sharks, although just not as safe as these 2 games. These 2 games will be a bit safer, so we'll bet on these ones. Knights should beat the Titans. We will tip the Knights, but no bet on this one. That's going to be that's a heavyweight clash right there. As for the boys, Panthers just too good, too strong. How can we? But just not worth any money, and they are due a loss. Eagles season on the line. Panthers, they should be ready to drop a game by now. 6 wins in a row. Who knows? Sharks versus Titans. Sharks did look really good against the Rabbits, which have put them as the favourites. I'm questioning whether the Rabbits are actually any good. Their form has been very average of late. And so we're questioning that, and we're going to run with that. This whole round is just putting a question mark on the Rabbits. That's all we're doing. Let's physically do it. Let's put a question mark. Oh, that's a weak question mark on the Rabbits there. So Titans are our dog of the week. They're against the Sharks. Titans have been our dog many times before. This is not many other options this week for Dog of the Week. And I think they got a good chance to do it. Sharks look really good, but I think it might have just been the Rabbits aren't that great at the moment. Safety parlay, we do have the Warriors. Where are they? Warriors, put the P there, safety parlay. And the Roosters, which is nice. The games are right next door to each other. Warriors should be absolutely safe. Roosters, a bit sketchy, but they're been on form. Dolphins, they're not horrible. They still compete every game. But Roosters' season's still on the line. If they want to make that miracle run, they got to pick this game up. So we're going to back them. Big ups to the Tigers, though. Broncos, when the Broncos came to New Zealand and played the Warriors, they put the big thank you on the back of their shirts. That was a big up. Thank you, Broncos. And now the Tigers have, this is their Tigers home game. It's in New Zealand. It's actually in my old hometown there in the Waikato. I might actually try and get up to this game. So big up to the Tigers for that, for giving that this is their home game, and they chose to have it in New Zealand, just as a thank you to the Warriors for all they went through for COVID. So big up to those two teams. Let's move on. What do we got? Oh, value bet. So our value bet again, with this question mark on the Rabbits. We're going to go in here on the Dragons. We're going to give them a 21-point head start, and that still pays $1.77. So I think that is the value bet there, because I don't think the Rabbits, the way the Rabbits have been playing, I don't see them beating the Dragons by more than 21 points. So that is our value bet. We may even put, do we put a bet down on the Dragons just to win? I don't know. I think we might be wasting our money there. It could happen though. We might put a bet on the Dragons to win. With Titans being our dog of the week, remember they only got to be up by 8 points at halftime, and that bet will cash. And the Titans start really well, right? They've been starting really well. The Sharks have been finishing really well, but not starting that great. So, with this dog of the week, we're really hoping to get that 8 points by halftime, so we can cash that in. Other than that, we're just having a look at the board. Sunday, we've got the Storm here and the Knights here. They could be a nice little Sunday parlay. Hopefully the Saturday parlay hits, and so we can have a bit more fun. Respend that on the Sunday parlay. That should be a safe parlay. That might actually be safer parlay than this parlay. And then of course we can merge those two parlays together to get a mega parlay. Merge the Saturday parlay and the Sunday parlay to get a four leg bet. You know, we missed by one last week. We have to try it again. We've got some big underdogs here. So let's stack all these big underdogs up and try and run them all down. And we'll go for the 4-leg parlay this week as well. That's it for my early picks. You know, we'll line them all up again as we do every week. We'll line them back up. We'll run through. We'll get all the news stories. Line them up, run them down. And we'll just see how we go. As for the UFC, there's just been so much NRL going on. I don't even know who's fighting this weekend, to be honest. We want picks, $10 a month, everything you could want. The safety parlay did hit again this week. Although even with the safety parlay hitting, I only hit 2 out of my 4 bets there. They were highly recommended. So we had a small loss there on the UFC. I think we even ran a small loss on the NRL this week, unfortunately. And then, you know, with the netball lost and Nate Diaz lost, it was a bit of a hard week. But all that aside, I'm feeling confident we're going to make it back this week. We're still up, still going strong. I think that's it, eh, boys? Is that it? Let me know your picks. Let me know your bets. What's your best bet for the week, David? I know you're in there somewhere. I know you follow all the good boys. We'll be checking on Hard to Bet. Go check out his channel too. He'll have a nice parlay set up somewhere in there as well. And that's it. He's very accurate. We're very accurate. Together, let's make some money. Gambling Kiwi out.